Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Peter back with another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope everyone's having a great evening. Let's go and get started with this video. Man, where do I start? Microsoft unveiled a lower end next gen console. So as you can see on the screen, they unveiled the Xbox Series S, and they also unveiled the price of the Series S and as well as the Xbox Series X. So the Series S, it's a lower end model. Um, less powerful than the Series X, which is the most powerful, and they have it priced at $299. The Series X is priced at $499, as expected. I just don't imagine. I didn't imagine Microsoft going over the $500 price point on their next gen console. So I'm so glad it's $500. A lot. It's a beast of a console in terms of specs, and we got a release date, November 10th. So it's a Tuesday. So November 10th will be both consoles will be released on that day, which is a Tuesday, and pre-orders start Tuesday, September 22nd. So uh, I'm so glad Microsoft came out and they were the first ones to go. I'm not sure what Sony. I'm pretty sure they'll eventually go now and reveal their pricing and pre-order information since Microsoft came out and unveiled theirs. The funny thing about it, they did this on PlayStation's 25th anniversary. So man, the disrespect is real. But nah, not even like that. Microsoft definitely felt like they were ready and they came out with it. So I'm so glad because we've just been waiting and waiting for all these next gen consoles to get their price points and pre-order information. Me personally, they have the most affordable console at $299. It'll get you on the next gen. They also have the most powerful console at $499, which if you want power, it's there for you. So I'd probably go with knowing the fact that the Series S was going to be unveiled eventually, and now it's officially unveiled and it does exist. I'm still going to go with the Series X. Reason why that is because give me all the power, man. I want all the power. I want the multiplats to look the best and play the best on the Series X, but I think there's a good chance it may. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm definitely excited. I'm happy that Microsoft came out with this information this week because it was just kind of like, all right, we're in September. We're 2 months away from launch. Like, what is going on? Are the consoles going to get delayed? Is there a manufacturing issue? Um, what is going on? So I'm glad they broke the silence and they're the first ones to go. And I'm excited. I'm hoping that I get one unit when pre-orders. I'm hoping that when they start, I'm hoping I'm able to pre-order one unit. That'll be the Series X. So we'll see what happens, and I'm excited for that. In terms of launch games, now I know like Halo Infinite got delayed, pushed back till next year, and there wasn't really another launch game that stood out exclusively to the Series X. So, but another announcement that got announced was the EA games. EA's, as you can see on the screen, EA Play is coming to Game Pass Ultimate and Game Pass PC later this year. So that is a big freaking deal because I buy FIFA every year. I love FIFA, and I oppose to play Madden as well. But it saves us like 60 to 80 bucks every year because if they have this deal with EA to put all EA's games on that Game Pass Ultimate, which I do have. I mean, you can't. That's a great deal. It saves you from spending 60 bucks or 80 bucks a year on your yearly FIFA, on your yearly Madden, and all the other EA games that are developed by EA. So that's a great freaking announcement. I just feel like there's a lot of value there, and I'm sure it says later this year. It's going to be available on launch when the Series X launches. So that's a great announcement. Also, I wanted to mention that Ubisoft announced that Watch Dogs Legion will be available for Series X and taking advantage of ray tracing. And Assassin's Creed Valhalla is going to launch a week before, exclusively only on Series X consoles. So Series S and Series X. So Microsoft, like I doubted the launch, you know, titles. I just was like, no way, they got to have something to launch with the new console. You just cannot have nothing to launch with your brand new next gen console, you know? So I'm super glad that they're giving you value. Like, if you think about it, guys, like backwards compatibility day one, uh, EA Access, including Game Pass, the games that are on Game Pass Ultimate, that's day one. Um, you get to play AC Valhalla day one exclusively a week early before it goes available to other platforms. That's a big deal. I mean, people want to get, I know there's a lot of big AC fans, and there's also a lot of Watchdog fans that want to get their game and on the next gen console. So they'll be able to play it day one on the Series X, and gets me excited because I think most third-party deals that Microsoft has, it definitely feels like it's going back to the 360 days, and in terms of third-party content and third-party exclusive content. So exclusivity meaning that, hey, you get to play early, or there's something that is only exclusive to the Xbox version compared to other platforms. So with that being said, I know people have bashed on Game Pass and saying that it's going to go away. Let me just say that with this edition, it's not going away. It's only going to grow and get better from here on out. Think of like Netflix subscription. Everything is a subscription based for services moving forward. That's just going to be our future, guys. And whether you guys like it or not, it is what it is. That's going to be the blueprint moving forward. Is it's going to be subscription based. So we're heading towards that world, and it looks like there's a lot of value that Game Pass has now, especially with EA Access. I mean, shoot, there's some games that I'll go download and check out that I'm 50-50 on, and then that will, whether I like it or not, that will, I can save my money. I can save my 60, 70 bucks I'm gonna spend on the game, and not even think about buying it. So that's definitely clutch. I'm so glad I can save 60 bucks a year on FIFA every year. I don't have to spend 60 bucks every year now. I can just get it on Game Pass and play on my Xbox with my friends. So where does that lead me to Sony? So Sony, I think pricing wise, I think it's I really do think that they're gonna price the digital PS5 at $449 or maybe $399, and then the disc PS5, the disc-based one, it's gonna be $499, I think. I just can't imagine them launching the PlayStation 5 at over 500 bucks, considering the fact that the Series X is, in terms of spec and raw power, it's got more power in the hood. But maybe the super fast SSD that's in the PS5 uh, is driving up the cost. So we'll see what happens. All eyes are on Sony right now. I know when they're ready, they'll be ready to go. I know a lot of Sony fans on my Twitter are really getting impatient after now that Microsoft unveiled the price points for both of their next gen consoles. So I'm thinking it can't be any time. It can't be any the wait cannot be any longer now. I think it's just a matter of time. Maybe just them putting the final touches on the pricing, the price points, and what they want to come down to, what they want to narrow it down to, and just come out and make an announcement. So I'll get PS5. I'll try to get. I mean, that's the goal. PS5. I want that day one because I want to play all this, the great games that's going to be on there, on the machine. And then the Series X, yeah, I plan on getting it day one as well because all those third-party multi-plat are gonna look amazing on that. And seeing the Call of Duty multiplayer trailer captured on PS5, that looked with ray tracing on it and actual gameplay, that looked freaking good. I mean, 120 frames per second, so buttery smooth, and it looked freaking good. And you gotta imagine that the Series X is gonna be just as good, if not possibly even better. You know, so we'll see what happens. That's gonna do it for me, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this. Hit me up on Twitter. I'll link my Twitter down in the description below. Uh, Let me know if you guys are excited. I'm excited. I can't wait. As you know, this is not no fanboy where I support only one brand. I support both brands. I love my Xbox. I have my Xbox One X. You can see my PS4, my PS4, my PS5 Future Gaming controller drawing that I got as a gift for my birthday. So I'm freaking stoked. I'm excited for both consoles to launch. It's an exciting time. Probably this is the only exciting time we've had all year, I guess. That's just me personally. Um, and yeah, I'm ready to get this next gen started. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do greatly appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Please hit the like and subscribe. Share with a few buddies. This is what we're on about. Talking about the video games and just all this console spec and tech. So, all right, guys. Well, that's gonna do it for me. Thanks again. I hope you guys are staying safe, and most importantly, hope you guys are all healthy. So I will catch you guys in my next video. Take care. God bless, and keep pushing forward. All right, guys. Peace.